football playoff. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on last year's national champions, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Quick throw to the left. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Here's the second down play. Looking downfield, it's Anderson. Short throw complete to the tight end. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. Send the back in motion. Third down, out of the shotgun. Throws to the tight end. He's got it in the open. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
The Hurricanes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. As the first down is still going. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
Good, tough running here by this Miami Hurricane running back. A nice job up front to be able to pave the way to be able to come up with a Canes first down. And tell you, the way he's playing right now, all those famous alumni that Miami have, got to be watching this game and being very proud.
And the Canes pick up enough yardage for a first down. Takes the handoff again. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Scanning the field, it's Anderson. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay with him in man coverage. Very tough to do.
points on the board. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. They call the draw play here. Slings right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Man, the defensive coordinator has to be fired up about this play. The thing that he has to love is that his defense and their technique was right on point. They didn't lose their leverage. They stayed with the play and didn't just go after the quarterback.
Makes a quick grab. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. And the Nittany Lions come to the line in the hurry up. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
That's a great play by this offense to keep the drive alive, and a good find by the quarterback on 3rd down.
First down and 10. It's a shotgun run call. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Catch Hall leading over the middle. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
The Nittany Lions with 1st and 10 here. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Penn State. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point makes the lead 4. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to make a play here. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Dropping back, it's Anderson. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking for the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. It's a short return to make the tackle at the 25, but what a play for this defense.
Anytime you see a defense sit back and cover 2, the quarterback knows he's looking for short to intermediate throws. He's going to have to put something on it. It's not just the guys that are covering deep. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of, so you drive that throw. Otherwise, you're going to see results like this, which are an interception.
Oh, and he couldn't quite hold on. The big guy had a chance for a first down interception, but it falls incomplete.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, A lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Getting set. Here's second down. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Looking to pass here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Bryant.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
The Nittany Lions looking to cash in this red zone trip. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
No field goal attempt. Offense still on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th and short from the 20. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. A great catch and run for 6. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Anderson. It's a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 40. You bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Big throw caught on the left side. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Crucial. Third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Penn State. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
And the PAT is good.
That makes the score Penn State.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
So the running play stopped on first down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Looking to pass, it's Anderson. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, he's getting in there so quickly. You know, you might want to consider a chip block with either the tight end or a running back to slow him down. He's just too talented out there.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Makes the catch. It's Fowler. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the fair catch is made, but hold on. There's a flag down. They have to kick this again. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Direct snap to the back. And the Nittany Lions pick up 1st down yards to keep the drive going.
Boy, great job up front here getting this 1st down by this Penn State offense. And great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back that can be able to pick up those yards, get those 1st downs.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Fires it to the wide end. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage for a 1st down.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks.
He fires this throw and is intercepted. Oh, he's bringing it back. Past the 50. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Snipes with the throw. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
The defense came out ready to go on that 2nd down and short. No chance for the offense, and that'll bring up 3rd down.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a 4th down stop. Makes a quick catch. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st down from the 13. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. The Hurricanes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Anderson. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Gilbert. Touchdown, Canes. They finish off the scoring drive.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
They make the extra point, but trail 21-10. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. With the catch, it's Bryant. That's out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Caught quickly. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
1st down, looking to throw the football. Extending the play now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Dumps a short throw down to the running back. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage.
Man, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a 1st down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this 1st half.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. And he drops back in the gun. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 26. Second down, we're going to throw it. This time it's complete. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. 1st down from the 15. Nittany Lions come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking to scramble. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. This offense really clicking.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talking about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
The extra point makes the lead 18 now. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And the Miami offense will take over 1st and 10.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. To throw, it's Anderson. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. And he'll be brought down as time runs out here in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Canes will kick this away to start the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. And see if they found some solutions at halftime. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
You bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain. Well, this offense continues to roll. Be wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Second down play coming up. And the wideout goes in motion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. And the Nittany Lions bring their punt team onto the field. And the returner brought down by the coverage team.
And the Miami offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. And the single back takes the handoff. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
3rd down coming up.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Dropping back. It's Anderson. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And the coverage team able to bring him down.
First and 10.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a man. Using his legs here. Has the first, still on the move. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Ball handed off. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Now it's 2nd down here. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. The pickup was 6 yards, so 3rd down and 4 now.
Pickup of 5. Brings up 3rd down.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. Fires it on the move. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
And the Miami offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Off the play fake on 1st down. They pressure it and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
From their own 7, it's now 2nd and long. Back to throw. It's Anderson. He's running out of time here. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Out of the gun now on third down. It's another deep shot. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Now they're putting themselves in these third and long situations, and it's simply not a recipe for success. They can't keep this up as this game wears on.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. So here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. They'll try to run it with the option. Breaks free. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but a simple quarterback keeper for a solid gain and a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Ending off on the draw play. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Delayed handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
The pocket breaking down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down. The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And there's the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
He's brought down at the 13-yard line. Brings up third down.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan. Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And the Miami offense will take over. First and 10.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Defense is coming after him. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And now a carry here for the fullback. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
On the play. Second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Working clock with the ground game.
No gain on the play. Third down coming up.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
That's the last thing that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the 4th quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
They'll run it from the gun. Powering through.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Pressure is coming. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Pulls it in. It's Fowler. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Looking downfield, it's Anderson. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just...
Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. The Canes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. They'll try to run this one in. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Miami.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And it's picked off in the end zone.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the 2-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does. And the ball to the ground. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Can he get there on the ground? They get him down, and that's how this game will end. Clock at 0-0. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do